This is a 1972 Jeepster Commando. I've owned this vehicle for about 5 years, and the guy that owned it before me, he did most all the modifications, all the lift and the suspension work. Lots of little details he's done all throughout it. I'll show it to you. The only thing I did when I got this tractor was yellow, and I painted it this color and painted the top. There's a little bit of rust, like one little rust spot on the top that fixed. I actually just had it back in the shop the other day, and had the whole thing retouched up. Just he painted the whole top again, but just everything was touched up, so it's looking pretty good. But I use this Jeep all the time. Every weekend we're out in the desert in the evenings, so we get around in it, and this thing is very capable. Had it at the Hammers in Johnson Valley. We're just all the time going in it. It gets used all the time. The tires that are on it are probably 16, 17 years old. I have to look at the date stamp, but I've had them on there like 5 years, and they do not go flat. They get around really good. Some of the lugs are starting to come off of them, but I just don't want to put new tires on them because they do the job for what I do. This isn't a Jeep going to run down the road it'll go about 55, but I just cruise out of the desert and cruise around in it, so I'm not flying down the highway, so I'm not worried about the tires. But it's got a 304 V8 in it. It's automatic transmission. It's got a Dana 300 transfer case with doesn't have twin sticks, but it has a single stick that's ultimately twin sticks. You can put it in front wheel drive, rear wheel drive, 4-wheel drive, low. It's got a big 27-gallon aluminum fuel tank on there. Carrier, swing out tire carrier. All the windows, function properly. Wing windows work fine. We use them all the time. Starts up, runs great. There's the interior of that gauge cluster is out of like an Oldsmobile, I think. And these seats, I don't know what they're out of, but those are not stock. One little thing I need to fix in here is the ignition tumbler. I stuck this one on there, but it doesn't fit this size hole, and I want to keep this original starter ring, so they don't make these anymore. But there's a Jeepster guy who has some used ones, and I'm waiting on one of those to come in. The roll bar is an air tank. There's an onboard air compressor for the Dana lockers, front and rear. But the roll bar itself is an air tank, so there's a chuck back here. You can run air off of it. And this guy put like some something out of like some 70s bathroom hunting scene paneling in there. But overall, yeah, the Jeep's it's in really nice nick, as they say. And I'll start it up and show you what it sounds like and take it for a ride.